It's Ayo Adams on the sports segment of the weekend show. And I'll be running you through some of the major headlines from the world of sports, particularly football. Then we go to tennis. Then we go to some grassroots. Then the street. We went to the street to ask some of the fans how they felt. Well, we'll get started real quickly. And it's been a season of award giving, and it's, in football, some of the biggest stages, the Uefa Champions League is back. And it just did not start. It just started with awards being given out to Karim Benzema and his manager, Don Carlo Ancelotti. On Thursday, 6 p.m., we had the Uefa Awards kickoff in Turkey, which was ushering in the new 2022-2023 season of the Uefa Champions League that will kick off in September 6th. It was a graceful event, and one of the biggest highlights was what everybody in the footballing world were clamoring about: Karim Benzema finally picking up an European award. And he did that in grand style after a spectacular season with Real Madrid last season. They won the UEFA Champions League, they won the La Liga, they won the UEFA Super Cup. Brilliant here. And beside him is his manager, Don Carlo Ancelotti. He was the first manager ever to win domestic titles across 5 major leagues: in the La Liga, in the Premier League, in the League One, Bundesliga, and Serie A. And picking up that award was just nothing short of their brilliance throughout last season. Moving on, we'll go to the women's side, and it was another brilliant outing for Alexia Putellas, who plays for Barcelona and Spain. And what did she do? She picked up first woman to pick up back-to-back UEFA awards at the ceremony. It was glamorous also. They lost in the finals of the UEFA Champions League, sadly, and because of her absence, Spain couldn't make it far in the Euros that happened. But her feat with Barcelona going unbeaten in the record-breaking season was nothing short of a nomination, and what put her on the stage. She went past Alexia Pope and Beth Mead of England. Well, like I stated earlier, we'll be moving into the Champions League. It's the Champions League season, and we're all excited. I'm excited. So everybody who is in the Champions League, everybody's excited except Manchester United fans and Arsenal fans. We kickstart the draws happen in Turkey on Thursday. You have a Champions League draws kicked off, and it was an amazing and exciting encounter. Groups and people, big teams were drawn together, and we're seeing some of the biggest superstars coming together in their grand opening September 6th. But what we did before I unveiled the groups to you, we did an analysis of the paired group members, and here is that clip where you listen to how we reviewed Group A to Group D. Can we have it? Champions League 2022-2023 season group stages draw. Paired in 4 to make 8 groups, packed with exciting encounters and homecoming for a lot of superstars. Let's get to the breakdown of each group. In Group A, we have past winners Ajax and Liverpool paired with Napoli and Rangers. Regardless of their slow start to the season, Liverpool still look favourites to top their group and qualify into the knockout stages. With Mo Salah, who love Champions League nights, Luis Diaz, who also possess a threat to opponents, and as well as new boy Darwin Núñez. With chance creations coming from Robertson and Trent, the Reds will only have to worry about conversion, but also have to be wary of their potent opposition. Super Eagles Victor Osimhen will be leading the charge for the boys from Naples. Ajax will also be looking to recreate adventurous outings such as the ones they had in the 18-19 season. Can they repeat that feat? In there has left-back Calvin Bassey, who will be looking to challenge his old teammate from Rangers and his countryman Victor Osimhen on Champions League nights. In Group B, we have the 2003-2004 champions FC Porto, who houses Pepe and Nigeria's left-back Saidu Sanusi, who are paired with 2013 and 2014, 2015 and 2016 losing finalists Atletico Madrid, also with Leverkusen and Club Brugge. Atletico sees an easy path into the next round with an array of superstars. They will heavily rely on João Felix for inspiration and veteran Antoine Griezmann if the need arise. FC Porto and Leverkusen will be most definitely looking to fight for second place. It's almost a nightmare for Club Brugge, but it's the Champions League and nothing is always certain. In Group C, which has been regarded as a group of death, the toughest of them all, with the German powerhouse Bayern Munich, who are 2-time winners in the past 10 years. A destructive season under Hansi Flick saw them claim the treble and hand out an embarrassing scoreline against paired Spanish giant Barcelona, who now have Bayern's former goal machine. But with Sadio Mane, Leroy Sané, and Thomas Müller, Bayern have nothing to worry about. Barcelona, on the other hand, are stacked with a squad of talent and experience. Young stars Ansu Fati, Pedri, Gavi, with veteran Lewandowski leading the line, accompanied with the pace of Dembele, the trickery of Rafinha, the Blaugranas should be able to contest for top spot. But with Inter Milan, the return of Romelu Lukaku, they also stand a chance with their little strike partnership with him and Lautaro Martinez, supported by Nicolo Barella. The Nerazzurri should be able to scrap for Europa Sports, or the second position. But for Victoria Pleasant, there's really no hope. In Group D, we have Europa League title holders Frankfurt, 2018-2019 finalists Tottenham Hotspur, Sporting CP, and Olympique Marseille. On paper, Spurs are ready made to take the group with their little trio forward in Son, Kulusevski, and Harry Kane. But a relentless Frankfurt who knocked out Barcelona in the Europa League last season and went on to win it stand in the way. There's also Marseille, who have added Alexis Sanchez to their ranks, Eric Bailly, and an existing destructive Dimitri Payet, who proved to be a formidable opponent for the group. With that being said, the top spot in Group D looks less than certain, as Sporting CP also possess the quality that will take to turn the table around. With that, we've come to the end of the Part 1 review of the Champions League Group Stages draw. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we'll review from Group D to Group H. I mean, wonderful scenes there, seeing all the groups paired together in amazing sights and blockbuster rematches. But let me run you through some of the groups quickly. We have in Group A, we have Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, and Rangers, as you heard me say in the clip previously. I mean, an amazing group there. We saw Ajax, former Champions League winners, and Liverpool. And with our boy, Victor Osimhen, he's going to be clashing with his brother, Calvin Bassey. They play together in the Super Eagles. We'll see who comes on top. In Group B, we have FC Porto, Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen, and Club Brugge. 2003-2004 winners, FC Porto will be there looking to challenge with Nigerian Seydou Sanusi. Also there in that group. We'll wait to see how he pans out with his teammates. I mean, they are remarkable stars. The Atletico Madrid, who are 2014, 2015, 2016 losing finalists to Real Madrid, are also there looking for inspiration on how to move into the next round. Well, there's Leverkusen and there's Club Brugge. Only God knows how Club Brugge wants to do that in that group. But in Group C, we have the group of death that has been dubbed so far since the stages were released. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Victoria Pleasant. Barcelona now have former Bayern Munich's point man Lewandowski. We'll wait to see. And Thomas Muller went on social media to welcome Lewandowski back to the Allianz Arena. Well, Barcelona will be looking to get that stand. Inter Milan are back with Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku. Well, would they be good partnerships to take the round, or will they find themselves in the Europa League, or will they use Barcelona or Bayern Munich? Well, for Victoria Pleasant, as stated, I really do not see them moving into the next round, but we'll wait to see it's Champions League. In Group D, we have Frankfurt, who are the current holder of the Europa League. We have Tottenham, Tony Conte's Tottenham. We have Sporting CP, and we have Marseille. Marseille have geared themselves up this season with Alexis Sanchez and Eric Bailly, summing up with other players such as Dimitri Payet in their ranks. I mean, it's going to be a formidable season for Marseille. But wait to see who takes that group between Frankfurt and Tottenham. In Group E, we have former winners AC Milan and almost recent winners Chelsea FC with Salzburg and Dynamo. Chelsea and AC Milan look to be the teams that might take this group. AC Milan came back into the Champions League last season after a long absence. But Chelsea are still trying to find their feet so far this season. We'll wait to see if they can take that group or will take AC Milan. And in Group F has current holders Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Celtic. That's an easy group for Real Madrid. It's just left for the remaining group members to find their way out of the group. And in Group G, we have Manchester City, Sevilla, Dortmund, and Copenhagen. Some of the most amazing part of this group is that Erling Haaland will be going back home to Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. And in Group H, we have PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa. Also on the day later on, we had the Uefa Europa League group stages that also kicked off, and we had amazing fit there where Arsenal is in Group A with PSV Eindhoven, Bodo Glimt, and FC Zurich, while Manchester United stays in Group E with Real Sociedad, Sheriff, and Omonia AFC. We'll wait to see how Manchester United pan out in that group. Well, let's shift gears. Let's move quickly. Let's shift gears into grassroots football. We'll move to the Meribet Rafters Premier League. They are now in Match Day 5. Match Day 4 was completed on Thursday and Friday, respectively, with the Mainland and Island Conference showcasing their talents in Lagos. And I mean, Club Mandarin and Isabi Play FC now lead their groups, respectively, with, high points on the log. The fixtures were played on Thursday and Friday, where Ojodu FC and Jakonde FC finished 1-0. Mandarin FC beat Okaka 3-1 with Bambo scoring 2 goals. Youngsters and Snow Lion finished in a 1-1 draw, while DD30 are still without a win this season, losing 3-0. And on the Island Conference on Friday yesterday, Essential defeated Enjoyment FC 4-0. Amsterdam defeated Smart City defeated Amsterdam. Asabi Play defeated Eden. Octave defeated Dream FC. And the table, as you can see across the table, we have Mandarin leading their chart at the Mainland Conference with 10 points, and Asabi Play leading their own table with 12 points. Let's move finally to tennis, as former world number one Novak Djokovic has now withdrawn from the U.S. Open due to the COVID-19 policy that the U.S. has put on. The U.S. Open is supposed to be the last Grand Slam of the year played, which is currently held by Medvedev. After Djokovic left, he made the statement, sadly, I will not be able to travel to New York this time for the U.S. Open. Thank you, #NoFan, for your messages of your love and support. Good luck to my fellow players. I'll keep in good shape and positive spirit and wait for an opportunity to compete again. See you soon, Tennis World. And his counterpart, Rafael Nadal, responded saying that he feels sorry for him, but it's very sad news. Not having one of the best players in history in the draw of the Grand Slam is an important miss. We want to have the best field possible, but the sport in some ways is bigger than any player. And I mean, across the world of football, across the world of sport generally, the sport is always bigger than the player. Well, we'll wait to see how Novak Djokovic comes back from that, as he has also missed a couple of tournaments this year, but he's currently the Wimbledon holder. Well, finally, we did. We went to the street. We asked our fans at Onile Corner to tell us what has been happening so far this season. The Premier League season has been unpredictable. This is what they had to say. My name is Ayo Adams. I'll be seeing you same time next week.